My parents forced me to lose weight for my sister's wedding, but after my transformation, they couldn't handle my success. I wasn't always the big guy, but it feels like I've carried that label my entire life. In kindergarten, I was the kid who always had crumbs on his shirt and a snack in his hand. Food was comfort, reward, distraction, everything. If I felt lonely, I ate. If I felt bored, I ate. By the time I reached high school, the weight wasn't just on my body, it was on my identity. I was the isolated one, the easy target. I got called names in the hallways, laughed at in locker rooms, and picked last in anything that required movement. I ate lunch alone more times than I can count, pretending to scroll through my phone so no one would see how invisible I felt. I convinced myself I didn't care, but every joke stuck. Every whisper followed me home. When my sister announced her wedding, my parents sat me down and told me I needed to lose weight before the big day. They said it would be better for photos, better for my health, better for everything. It didn't feel like concern, it felt like an ultimatum. Something in me finally snapped, though. I was tired of being the background character in my own life. I started small, walking every day, cutting soda, learning how to cook real meals. Then, I joined a gym. At first, I felt ridiculous, like everyone was staring at me, but no one actually cared. Weeks turned into months, and the scale started dropping. My face changed, my body tightened, my shoulders broadened. For the first time, I saw potential instead of shame in the mirror. The transformation wasn't just noticeable, it was shocking. By the time the wedding arrived, I didn't just look better, I looked incredible. My suit fit perfectly, my jawline was sharp, and my confidence filled the room before I even spoke. People who once ignored me couldn't stop staring. Compliments came non-stop. Some guests didn't even recognize me. I looked better than anyone else there, and for once, I wasn't hiding in the corner. But that's when I noticed the shift. My parents smiled, but it looked strained. My sister joked about me stealing attention, but there was truth under it. I had spent years being the one people overlooked, and now that I stood tall, confident, disciplined, transformed, it unsettled them. They were comfortable when I was the before version. They weren't prepared for the after. I didn't just lose weight for a wedding. I rebuilt myself for the lonely kid in kindergarten and the isolated teenager in high school. I proved to myself that I was never meant to stay small. And if my success was too bright for them to handle, that wasn't my burden anymore.